looking for a primary care physician. And it's like, yes, there are primary care physicians all around your locality, but the nearest one that's taking patients is 50 miles away. It's like, well, my current primary care physician is 30 miles away, so I think maybe I'll stick with the current one. So that's why we didn't move. But it does mean that, you know, we'd only use the local hospital for emergency stuff. We don't go there as a routine. I mean, even for my physical therapy, that was... I did get a local physical therapy office authorised to do it, but it wasn't an easy task. Going to that physical therapy office would have been much easier if I'd used the local health system. But then again, I'm not travelling an hour each way to the one in Ann Arbor, I guess. 2 to 3 times a week. That's, yeah. It's like the local one is 5 minutes down the road. I can drive down there, I can check in, I can do the physical therapy for an hour, I can be back home. It's a little bit more than a lunch break, effectively. Or leaving work half an hour early type of thing. But driving off to Ann Arbor, physical therapy unit, it's on the other side. So, yeah, it's an hour to get there. You check in, you're in there for an hour, and then, it's an hour to drive home. That's pretty much the afternoon or morning gone. So, not convenient. But it is what it is. Okay, that should be good. Back up there, and... So yeah, there's all that stuff. But as I was saying, I don't know whether they'll do the main procedure or whether I'll have to go into the hospital for that. But that's okay. The main procedure I'm going to have to have a driver, because they are going to put me under general anaesthetic, so I'll be asleep while they do it. Then, with any luck, I'll wake up with no back pain for a good period, potentially. Maybe not. Maybe it won't work. Why are we still using solid fertilizer? I turned off the front tank. It's still injecting fertilizer. Ah, well. It is what it is. We'll get this field finished. At least once we run out of fertilizer, it's not going to use any more up. Which may or may not be a good thing. Anyway, coming up to the end of the first headland. The weeding contract is not halfway yet. So, I think once I finish this field, I'm going to take a look at the mower, see if that field got completely done. The problem with the field that the mower's currently in, there is a power line in the middle of it. But sometimes I'm fortunate enough that the worker can make its way round the power line and still get the entire field done. Other times it does what it did to the last field and just gets all confused when it comes to lining up on the power line and mowing all the grass. Okay, that's that one done. Last one. That way. Go forwards and So yeah, I think I will mess around with the sheep when I get a chance this week and see if I can get some water into their trough. If I can get some water into their trough, we'll stick on this map, at least for now. But my patience with it is rapidly declining. If I cannot get water in the sheep trough, then next week we'll be starting a new farm. Yeah, it is what it is. I may finish this farm offline. I have a feeling I am going to end up with enough sorghum to get the sorghum contract achievement done. So it's worth it. It's worth it to me just to get that completed. But outside of that, I think the goals for this, yeah, the frustration of this map is more than it's not fun. You know, as I said, you know, Saturday stream is me relaxing, not having to think about work, not doing any chores, Mrs. Osa's sleeping, everybody's fine and wonderful. And that's what the Saturday stream has always been. Me relaxing in a tractor, doing farming stuff. But if it's not fun, then I need to find something that is fun. And the frustrations on this map have been horrendous. And this is not the first time I haven't been able to put water in the sheep pen. And I think last time I said, yeah, oh, I can't put water in the sheep pen. Something broke. I can't fix it. And if I can't get water in the sheep pen, then this map's done. And someone did suggest, well, maybe you should look at some other water trailers, tanks, and maybe see if one of those work. And it wasn't, I think it was Friday evening. I thought, oh, we'll go and have a look. Oh, look, there's the multi liquid barrels available, or tankers available. I'll take a look at that and see if that works. And it worked. So it's sort of, okay, the map has earned a reprieve, but now we have the same problem again. And we might just be on the point of, I'm not having fun, sorry. Needs to be fun. If it's not fun, oh, why are we going backwards? I don't know yet. We'll talk about it on Discord. Yes, we are. It's frustrating. So one more lap of this field, and I think we can call this day good. We'll go and check on the Arian, see how well it did mowing that field. We'll finish off the field if it needs to, and then we'll call it at that point. As I said, another lap, and then we're done. Is the Valtra's not moving? Why is the Valtra not moving? Oh, jeez. Okay, the Valtra has been sat there for the last hour. That looks about right. And helper, go. Now the helper's going to do weird stuff. Or not. No, I just missed that row completely. And the helper goes. Good. Oh, we're back there. That's on. The driving thing is off. So yeah, I'm nearly done on this field, so that's good. Now maybe what I'll end up doing is go and top off the seed tanks at least. Do that as we pass the bottom of the field. Oh, and that's it. We've got 45% left. I'm honestly not sure. Oops. We are... I think I've got enough seed in this to do at least that field behind us. It's got power lines in it as well. See, that's the nice thing about courseplay is you can actually tell the courseplay workers to drive around the power lines and they will avoid them. They won't crash into them. They'll just drive around and plant around them. Sadly, in-game workers not really up to that task yet. Anyway. Right. I think I might need to do that bit too. Then this all should be lined up for a trek down the field. Right, little bit of misbit at the edge there, doesn't matter. That's all of about 5 litres of sorghum's grain. Then we think we're at 44. Yeah, I'm just going to let the cedar loose on the next field. Valtra S is not moving again. I have to go and check on you again. Yes. Really? Dude, we just did this row. Brief. Okay, let me run around the field that way. And run to there. And go, worker. Please do not reverse through the wooden post. Oh, of course, you are going to reverse through the wooden post, you piece of... Okay, let's just drive like the wind. And go. Now where are you going? Okay. That way. I don't know. Still, let's turn GPS back on and continue with this path. Looks fine. Another 3 litres of crop not going to grow. Good. Well, I will say, farming this map has its ups and downs. It is a very nice map. I have, for the most part, enjoyed my time on this map, but the levels of frustration are just reaching a point where I can't turn my back on it anymore. And I don't know how much of that is Farming Simulator 25 messing with things, how much this is one of the earlier maps. It has not received any updates. So as Farming Simulator has been patched, this map has not been modified to work with the patched stuff. So I think every time Giants patches the game, this map is getting less and less usable, should we say. And problems watering the sheep have been exactly the same. It was 2 patches to the game that broke watering the sheep. And I don't expect this map to be updated. I think the water tankers that I have loaded came out after the patch that broke me watering the sheep. So it wasn't an issue then, but it is most definitely an issue now, and that mod has not been updated either. So that's a thing. Do those bits. We will lift that up, we'll fold it up, and seriously, that Valtra is really annoying. We'll come out there. And it's part of the argument of, do you have collisions in the middle of a field? If you're playing with courseplay, the workers will work their way around it. This one, just not happening. I mean, we have done... I don't know. Go round. We could lower this. Back this up so the wheel is level with the post. Then I will drive forwards that way. And help her go. Are you going to reverse into that post again? Seriously, dude. And there's no fixing it. The only way I can do this is to do this entire job manually, and I don't know where the worker's been. And so I can't really recover what the worker's doing. Now where's he going? I don't know. Anyway, as promised, we were going to check on this guy and how good of a job he's done in here. He's done kind of okay. So mow this bit, because he did miss this bit. And I'll come round and grab it on the way back. Done. Fold and lift. Alrighty, so it's back to the yard. Oh, squeeze through. We still have a load of milk to sell. It's worth about 4,500 this time of year. Okay, how's this look? There is... oh, that's the tether. I can put this away then. I think that windrower goes on the front. We'll do that. The problem is you can't run that windrower with the baler, because it rows to the side, and the baler's obviously following directly behind you. But that's all fine. Take this out to the field, we'll get him started, and then we'll call it for the day. And oh look, the Valtra is not moving again. More frustrations with this darn map. Although it's not specifically with the map, it's... Okay, you go. I'm clueless. This is what? Is it the same darn thing? Yes, this is the same one as last time. Let's cut it round this side this time. See, my theory is if I can get as close as I can to that post, I've now done an island around that post, so there is no reason why the worker would want to do any of this now. Drive straight out, 3 ways, and then we'll hit the thing, and the worker is... It's part of the map. I could probably delete all the posts, but frankly, this is, again, just stupid. Yeah, I could probably use the Easy Developer Toolkit to just delete all of the power lines. Maybe I should, but it's frustration on top of frustration. I am really kind of done with this map. Too many problems. I am not enjoying it. Oh, where's he off to? I don't know. Anyway. And Workable Relic. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. Unfortunately, this is the point where we call it a day. But thank you for watching. I will be posting this later to YouTube. But for now... Everybody have a good weekend, have a good week, and for now, I'm out of here.